Well, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, of course, I would like to thank our Korean hosts for the organization of this event and for their traditional hospitality. I think we all feel very much at ease here. Knowing that I'm one of the last speakers standing between you and a wonderful dinner, I will limit myself to a few remarks. Germany remains committed to human rights as guiding principle for our development cooperation. In this context, we strongly support the realization of the human right to water and sanitation worldwide. Germany supports the Special Rapporteur's call for increased resource allocation in order to allow for progressive realization of the right to water and sanitation. Implementation strategies should be in line with pro-poor principles and follow a human rights-based approach. Water security has to be prioritized as a key lever for economic growth, food security, and energy supply. This includes preventive measures for water scarcity and variability, as well as the protection of quality of surface water and groundwater. Therefore, water storage capacities, both in infrastructure and in ecosystems, have to be increased to cope with growing pressure from economic and population growth, from urbanization and climate change. Access to sanitation has been one of the MDGs least fulfilled. Germany strongly advocates to put more emphasis on a truly universal access to basic sanitation and hygiene in the implementation of the post-2015 agenda. For a life in dignity and for a healthy environment, access to sanitation is key. It has been said several times, water is life. Let me put it quite bluntly, and sanitation is development. Finally, water is strongly interlinked with other sectors, above all with food security and energy security. Germany commits to the so-called nexus perspective. We will further take into account cross-sectoral interlinkages with the objective of making more efficient use of resources to provide a growing world population with water, energy, and food. Water is a resource which brings users and countries together, creates cooperation, and contributes to peaceful development. Transboundary water cooperation is a very good example on how to cope with different water users at local, national, and cross-border level. We have heard many positive responses on that, and I hope that we all will continue at that in this spirit of cooperation. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Next up, I would like to